So today I'm going to share with you how I built a highly profitable commercial cleaning company. My business currently sits at about $650,000 in annual revenue, and we're sitting at about 43% profit margin. I'm pretty blessed to be here. Truthfully, it wasn't always this way. Before this business, I owned another commercial cleaning company that was an absolute flop and went under. And what I'm really trying to say with that is that I'm no one special. If I can build a highly profitable commercial cleaning company, so can you. I didn't have financial backing. I never had a mentor to guide me along the way. All I had was my failures. And so hopefully you can learn today from my failures as well. And we'll get your business on track to become a highly profitable commercial cleaning company. Now, what's crazy is to do it, it only takes two things, you guys. Very simple things. The first one I completely discovered on accident. Here I am, I'm doing a walkthrough. It's a couple years ago. At the time I'm like 22 years old, really young, just fresh in the industry. And there's this woman walking me through this big building, high heels on, just looks like she runs the place. You know what I mean? And I'm just terrified. I really don't even know what kind of questions to ask or what to say. I'm letting her completely take the control of the entire situation. And this woman straight up, as we're walking through, just comes to a dead stop in the middle of the office as if the whole place was on fire. She turns around, looks at me in the eye, and I'm like shaking here, like, well, did I do something wrong? And she goes, I want to tell you something. I had another company come out here earlier and we were doing the walkthrough, and they literally the whole time just went on and on and on about the microfiber towels and the different colors and this and that. And she said, I don't care. She looked at me and said, I don't give a crap. All I care about is that you come in here, you do a good job, and you do it consistently, and that is it. I shut my mouth and I said, oh, okay, yeah, sure. And I tell you what, it's funny because I was actually going to say the exact same thing pretty much to her. I was going to be no different than that cleaning company, and thank God I shut my mouth. But what it really did was it made me wake up and realize, like, I really have no idea what my customers want. I don't know what their pains are. I don't know what their problems are. And truthfully, neither does your competition. And that's where you're going to have a huge edge against everyone else. Guess what? You were to go on the website of like a franchise right now, in fact, go onto a couple different websites, they'll all say the same thing. We've been in business for 30 years. We're the greatest, the number one cleaning company in the area. It's the exact same thing, just egomaniacs. And same thing for the small mom and pops. They're doing the same thing. We've been in the community for 20 years. Me and my wife Diana are out here slaving away for your business. It's no different. The thing is, they all don't understand, like, what is it that our customers are actually facing? What are their problems on the regular? And from there, once you figure out your customers' problems and you can become the solution, do you see how totally different you are from both ends of the spectrum? You are literally like this god of cleaning. You are this person who knows exactly what they're going through and how to solve it. And one of the things that I did to really figure out the problems that our customers were having, I got a little gift bag with goodies and different stuff in it. I went into like a couple different places, went up to the receptionist, and I just said, hey, I have 3 questions for you. And if you can answer them, it only takes 10 seconds. I got a gift bag for you. Have you ever had a commercial cleaning company? What do you like? What did you not? And then I went home, I looked at all these responses, I took the good, and I started building a company around that. I took the bad, the problems that these customers were facing, potential customers, and I started figuring out solutions for them. And what could I do to fix these problems? And then that's when I put all that together and made my company. And truthfully, if you can do this, if you can figure out what the problems are and you can be the solution, right? It honestly, even if your brand isn't the most beautiful, even if you don't have a gorgeous website, even if you're up against one of the biggest cleaning companies out there, I promise you right now, you are going to have way more of an advantage because they aren't talking about these kinds of things. They aren't talking about their customers' problems. They're too busy being self-absorbed talking about themselves. So that's the first thing. And when you figure that out, you need to put that everywhere. Put that in your sales packets, put that on your website, when you're actually doing the walkthroughs with your customers. Talk about their problems and their issues and how you can solve them, how you are positioned to do that. And that's what's going to get you to be able to charge premium prices and get you to be able to make a lot of money, okay? Now, the second thing that you have to do is you've got to build a brand and an image around a high-end commercial cleaning company. You know, you want to make yourself the premium company and charge premium prices. Think about, like, what would the Louis Vuitton of commercial cleaning companies look like? How do they act? What do they look like? Are they in professional uniforms, or are they in cheap t-shirts? Is your logo professional, or does it look like a weird little fairy that's running around dusting the office? You know, when you actually go in and do a quote, do you look professional, clean cut, or do you look like you just rolled out of bed? What does your website look like? Does it talk about those pain points that your customers face and how you're going to fix them? Does it have your color scheme, your branding, your logo, all of that good stuff on there? Same with your sales pages and packets. Does that have your branding, your logos, your color schemes? Also, a little side note, if you really want to elevate your brand and your image, go find a graphic designer who can take a stock photo of a cleaner and have them put some work into it. Don't be like the rest of these commercial cleaning companies that literally just take stock photos and throw it all up all over their freaking brand and their website and their sales pages. Don't do that. It looks unprofessional. At least put a little bit of work in, and trust me, it doesn't cost that much. You can find a graphic designer who can take a stock photo of some cleaners that can literally change their entire uniform to be your color. They can put your logo up on their chest and it will look amazing. You will look literally like you are a franchise. Build a beautiful company and a beautiful brand, and guess what? People are going to be way more receptive to buying at a higher price from you because you look expensive, you look premium. And back it up, of course. Don't just make some false image. Obviously, like, if that's what your uniform is going to be, make sure that your people are in those uniforms. If you're going to use high-end commercial cleaning products, make sure that your people are using that. Don't lie to people, obviously. You need to have integrity. But that is it, you guys. It's real simple. Just know your customers' problems and come up with the solutions to fix them, and then build a beautiful commercial cleaning company. That's it. You do those two things and you combine them together, you're going to be able to charge way more and your profit margins are going to go through the roof. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you need any one-on-one help, I do offer one-on-one coaching. That is in the description. Click on the link. Have a good one.